there's been so many times where me and him have gotten into fights and physical fights, and very manipulative, very
Let me stop. Is it safe to say, were you romantically involved with Chris a few years ago?
Yeah.
Was he your boyfriend?
Yeah.
How long did y'all date?
About a year.
We are all byproducts of time and circumstance. Sometimes in life, one half step too far, 1 minute too short, everything could be so different. There are events that take place around us which affect us all directly. I will get back to the interrogation, but I'll give you a little background story. In this case of Christine Paolilla, who was convicted of mass murder back in 2008, she lost her father when she was 2. Her mother then became a drug addict and then lost custody of her children. By the time Christine was a toddler, she had no parents. Rejected by the people that should have loved her most, let down by the system, she was also diagnosed with alopecia when she was in high school, causing her to lose her hair. She became bullied and she was ridiculed consistently. But she did move schools, gained friends, became popular, and reunited with her mother. She then began to date Chris Lee Snyder, who was never liked by her friends, and this led to drug use by Christine herself. Their relationship was tumultuous, full of jealousy and instability. On July 18th, 2003, Christine and Chris Snyder went to their friend's house in Clear Lake City. Their intention was to steal the drugs in the house. Snyder got into an argument with one of the girls, and he ended up shooting all 4 of them. Christine herself did strike one of the girls with a revolver, bashing her skull. A year later, they had split, and Chris Snyder ended up in jail for stealing a car. Christine entered rehab and met Justin Rott, whom she began a relationship with. After seeing a newscast about the unsolved murders, she admitted to Justin that her and Chris killed the 4 girls. At the time, the police thought the killings were drug-related. As time went on, the police received a tip and apprehended Christine, where she and Chris Snyder were charged with capital murder. Snyder, who was in South Carolina at the time, was found dead, having overdosed on prescription medicine. In this confession, I'm going to analyze her behavior, so if you do end up liking this video, please subscribe.
Year?
Almost.
Okay. Was it a love-hate relationship? Did you have strong feelings for him?
At first, it was a really good relationship. Then he started, I guess once he got used to the relationship, when, more like
Newness wore off?
Yeah, he got very take charge, very demanding.
Okay.
And if he didn't get what he wanted, he would do whatever it took to, get me to, do something for him, or, or say something for him, or just pretty much, he really could, he knew that what my weak spots were, and when I would be in a weak state of mind, and when he really could get to me. He knew what to say about my past, what to say personal things about me to make me feel very, almost like jelly, kind of.
Insecure?
Very insecure, just very, like nothing, very numb, very, just
okay. So it's safe to say this man had a big effect on you,
yes.
Right? Did you say a father-like relationship? Than what you said once?
Yes, I did, because I had lost my father at a very young age, and when I first started dating Chris, he acted like he was the man, and he would try to buy everything, and just he acted. It's almost like he was a father figure to me, because he'd always said he could take care of me, and I always had that in my mind, not that like he is my father, but
I understand.
This is
the dominant male in your life.
Yeah, this is that part of.
It seems when she lost her father, or as she grew up, yearning for that dominant male presence in her life to guide her. Not necessarily idol worship, but someone to look up to, someone to aspire to. His confidence and his manipulation smitten her. There's no excusing what she did, but as I said in the beginning, we're all victims of circumstance.
Hand, and what was he telling you? 1, 2, 3?
He was holding on to it too.
Okay, like on top of your hand or something?
Yes, like,
Okay, like that.
I couldn't even tell you how it was, like, but that one that like I was scared and I was like crimping, and then I had made the gun go off, not purposely though, but like it went to like the back of the room because I was just like screaming, just like shaking.
So somehow
like
you
this.
pulled the trigger.
Yes.
Okay.
And he's like, 1, 2, 3, and he's like, come on, you bitch, you bitch, you bitch, and he started just screaming at me, and then, he kept like, it felt like I was like being like jerked, like like.
It was violent when it goes off?
Mm-hmm.
How many times do you think it went off in your hand?
A million times.
It went off a bunch in your hand?
It felt like a million times. Like even like the first time, it felt like a million times.
So you're pulling the trigger somehow?
No. Like it's like he has his hand, and my hand was like, I couldn't even tell you how. Like it was.
Okay.
But it was his force that was making
it go off.
Yes.
Okay. Were you hitting anyone?
I don't know.
Come on, it's important. This is important. Okay. You're doing a good job. If you're like this and you're doing it, you know that you're hitting the person in front of you.
Well, we weren't really like in front of anybody.
Were you near anyone?
It was almost back, like, in the middle of them in the door.
Okay, well, somebody was found in that area. Are you sure there's no one by you?
I couldn't even.
Okay.
At the beginning of the video, she's speaking normally. She's just going through her life, what's happened, everything that she's come to terms with as time has gone on. When she goes back to the murders, something she's probably been running from a year or two after the murders took place, she's disgusted, vilified. She hates herself. She's certainly remorseful, in my opinion. She never intended to kill those girls, but she was driven by love and a twisted sense of jealousy.
So, okay. But the gun went off a bunch of times? Did it stop? Did it run out of bullets?
I couldn't even tell you. I was so
Okay.
scared. It was.
Then what happened?
It's like it just felt like it was like a blackout almost. Like
Sure.
everything like just.
Okay.
Like hypnotized, kind of like But all I can remember, I was just like, I was screaming and like, and just like, I kept trying to like pull away, but I couldn't because I felt like just like spaghetti almost.
Right. Okay. So what happened after all that?
And then I ran, or I didn't run yet, but he kept, then I heard I heard like shots, but it wasn't from my gun. It was, or the one that he gave me, because like I was like holding on to it, and then like I'm trying to remember like how this happened, because I remember it was just like it was so quick. Like I heard like other like shots like going off.
From his gun, I guess?
I don't know what kind of.
I mean, there wasn't a
shot.
third person shooting.
No.
Okay.
It's just everything was like, everything got like like quiet, like, but how like in the movie Saving Private Ryan, you can hear like shooting, but like you can't hear like anything else.
Right.
Like you can hear people or whatever, and then sorry. I'm just trying
I know you are.
just to calm down.
I know you are.
Can I just wait until I finish my cigarette, please? I feel like I'm gonna throw up.
Okay.
On October 13th, 2008, Christine was sentenced to 4 counts of capital murder and life in prison. The earliest she'll be eligible for parole will be in 2046, when she will be 60. Thanks for watching.